Hey everyone, I thought I'd record another video of my collection. This is the console games and the PC games. So it's a lot less than the movies collection, but yeah, I've kind of been doing this on the side as well. If you've kind of watched some of the videos on this channel, it's a lot more games focused. So yeah, many of the videos are going to be a mix of this collection, even my game development stuff and the gardening. So yeah, it's not going to be just one type of videos. And I know a lot of YouTube channels, they kind of stick to one thing. But for me, I wanted to just put whatever I want. And that's, yeah, my game development, these collection videos, and yeah, even gardening and whatever else. So I'll, yeah, get into showing you the collection. So starting with the console games and these shelves I bought along with the movie shelves. It's just these don't have the black. It's this wood look, and even this one has like a brown. And I think they look nice too, but yeah, for the movies I just had all the black shelves. So yeah, for console I've got a bunch of Xbox games. I've kind of sorted it. This shelf as well is all Xbox, and then this one's all PS, PlayStation, and then there's Nintendo as well. If I ever get a third shelf and more games, I'll then move Nintendo stuff to that. And then I've kind of got this set up. There's only two. I've got a bunch more consoles, but they're all in the cupboard. So with the consoles, I used to get them all from the tip shop, and some not working, and then I'd fix them because at the time I was watching all those restore videos. And yeah, even these two here, this has got all PS1 games, but yeah, I'll get into that a bit later. So yeah, Xbox, I grew up more PlayStation over Nintendo and Xbox 360 over the PS3 and all that. So there's kind of more of a side towards those things. But yeah, Xbox, I've got a bunch of games. There's no sort at the moment. A few games that I was looking for, like where is it? Like Mortal Kombat. I really liked Deception. I think it was Deception or the Alliance, the one where you had the it was like a grid of unlocks, and you could pick a location, and that would open a grave, and that may contain certain things. And I thought that was a cool little thing. And then the characters in that one were pretty good. Even these two, Hunter the Reckoning, these were so much fun. And they were 4 player, supported with original Xbox. So, I mean, the most I think we ever played was with 3, or I think even 4 people. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, those two. I think, yeah, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure they were 4 player co-op. Does it say it? Yeah, players 1 to 4. Because yeah, I remember playing, and they were my favorite ones to play. And they were good couch co-op type games, top-down shooters. Even Path of Neo. This was a lot better than I thought. I remember playing and thinking this is really good for a movie game. And then even Jade Empire. Used to love his back tattoos. But yeah, that was a good game as well. And Voodoo Vince. Even Ninja Gaiden. That one I played heaps and took a while, but beat it eventually. It's gone blurry. Yeah, that one is a good game. I don't know if this is the hard. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. But I remember this being really hard. There was like an easy version I tried, and then the one I got that I played felt harder, but I ended up beating it. I don't know if that was the hardest difficulty version of it, but yeah, it was like really a reward to beat. This one I remember as well. This was like an RPG. I think it's this one, but this one was a good game as well. So yeah, and then a few extra ones. What else did I miss? Yeah, Dead or Alive. I've got just 3. Dynasty Warriors, that was a good one. And then the Project Gotham. A few there. Yeah, a bit of everything else. So that's all I have for Xbox at the moment. And then Xbox 360, I've got it kind of sorted, like racing games here. And then a bunch of everything. A lot of these. So I had a bigger collection when when the games came out, and I had an Xbox 360 back then, and yeah, eventually like all the games I gave to my brother, I think, most of them, and then some I kept, and then yeah, it was like my collection shrunk. But then once I started collecting again, I started finding all the games that I had. So like Ninja Gaiden 2, that was a fun game. There was all the I don't think I have them anymore, but the Modern Warfare, I had Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and now I've only got 2. So that one, yeah, I had it, and then yeah, I gave it to my brother or something, I can't remember. And then I found it again secondhand. But I don't have Modern Warfare. I think even Black Ops. But yeah, that was fun online. It was like the prime Xbox 360 experience, playing Modern Warfare 2 online. Even Black Ops and Black Ops 2, they were my ones I used to play heaps. Bad Company, that was this game's good for testing your speakers. Bad Company 2 as well. Yeah, some of the Borderlands, Halo, the Grand Theft Auto, 2 of them. Well, yeah, 4, and the expansion. I had all 3 Fables as well, I remember, but yeah, trying to rebuild my collection. But when I go looking secondhand, I look more at movies nowadays. Even when I was trying to rebuild, I haven't really tried to focus much on getting most of the games. Yeah, but like some nice ones, Steelbook, Skyrim. This is all completely secondhand. All the 3 Mass Effects. So as you see there, it's probably one of the only one. But look, Steelbook Mass Effect, I think that was, pretty sure, no, it was $1. So I got that Steelbook Mass Effect 3 for $1. Yeah, but I had all 3 when they came out. Bought them original. Yeah, again. And then rebuilt. But beat all 3 of them. They're good games if you haven't played them. Yeah, so that's my Xbox 360. So not too much. This is, I think, just AFL 99 or something. And then I've got these ones again, secondhand. I think one was Gears of War, one's Halo. I've got Oh, it's on PS3, but yeah, I've got other kind of collector's edition type stuff. But yeah, pretty sure one was Gears of War. That one, I think I may be wrong, and this was Halo. So some cool collector's things there, and then Xbox One. So I kind of stopped playing consoles after Xbox 360, so I never really got into Xbox One games, like buying them new or anything. But then, like years ago, I got gifted for Christmas an older Xbox One, and I pretty much use it still, though, just to watch movies on. So it's a glorified Blu-ray player. But yeah, I've played some games on Xbox One, like Forza 4. So I've got, yeah, Forza 3 and 4. I've got some of the main ones, Darksiders. So this one, yeah, I don't think I have it on Xbox 360. I didn't see, but I had Darksiders 1 and 2 and played both them, completed 100%. I was going to do it on Steam, but it's going to take a while again. But Darksiders and Darksiders 2, I thought were really good, especially 2, like added a lot more like weapon customization type, like random stats and things. I haven't played a third Darksiders yet. And then, yeah, Dead Rising, that was another one. Yeah, Dead Rising 2 I got into a bit, which I have on Xbox 360 up there when I was showing before. So yeah, 3 and 4 didn't really like. I thought Dead Rising 2 was the most fun. Sleeping Dogs, this like little booklet type, which I've played on PC, and that's a good game as well. I've got, yeah, this is another thing, it's like $1. Because they get so many copies at like cash converters and things, so they try and just get rid of them. But yeah, Call of Duty, a few steelbooks. So that's a nice steelbook. I think, yeah, I got 2 copies of this one. Just different covers. Halo, it's a nice steelbook type. Yeah, Cyberpunk. And Far Cry. Another steelbook. Everything's falling. Yeah, so that's Xbox. So I'll come over here now. Just start with PlayStation 1. So PlayStation 1 was what I grew up with. Well, before PlayStation 1, I grew up with Amiga. So it was Amiga and then PlayStation 1. But yeah, PlayStation 1 used to play a lot of the different games. So I've been trying to collect many of them, like Rugrats. So it was a fun little game. And then the popular ones, Spyro, Crash, Bandicoot, Tomb Raider, Croc. Yeah, I've got Croc 1 as well, but I don't have a proper case for it yet. And then Croc 2. Crash, I've got all the Crash Bandicoots, I think. Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, the first 3. Gex. This one I played a little bit. I remember liking this one, Gex 3D. Rayman. And the 2 Duke Nukems. I don't know if there's any others. This one's just Oddworld. No case. Medieval, that's another good game. Pandemonium, I remember them, they were good. MDK. I got 2 copies. This one, yeah, I got 2 copies of Time Commander. And then Worms theme.
Down here, a few Misc movie games. Star Wars, Fifth Element, 007, Die Hard. Die Hard was a fun 3-game package. And then down here, yeah, just a mix of different ones. Then coming up here, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I haven't beaten 6, but I got this. Was a bit pricier because it's like clean version or something. The disc was really clean, so they charged a little bit more, but it was the only Final Fantasy 6 I've seen for sale. So yeah, but 7, 8, they're 2 of the ones I've beaten, and never finished 9. But that I remember when it came out on PS1 and thinking, wow, this is way better graphics than the other 2. But yeah, 8 always was my favourite. Resident Evil, I've got 1, 2, and 3. And then this is Fighting Force. I don't have a case for it. This was one of my favourite PS1 games. It was a fun little 3D street roller type games. Tekken, Poi Poi 2 and Cooler World. These ones cost a bit, but I really wanted them. Poi Poi 2 was fun. I still want to find Poi Poi 1, and I had another one called Devil Daggers, or Devil Dice, I mean. Not Devil Daggers, that's a PC game. Yeah, Devil Dice. I don't know if it's PAL. But yeah, Gran Turismo, Need for Speed, Buster Groove, Buster Move. I've got 2 because one doesn't load. Just gets stuck loading. Time Crisis and Point Blank. And I'll show you next to me here what I've got: the gun and the CRT TV for the light gun. Yeah, a few others: Destruction Derby, Road Rash. Yeah, a few racing ones. Grand Theft Auto. Want to find Grand Theft Auto 2. And then yeah, a few extra ones down there. So that's the PS1 games. And yeah, I've got the PS3 connected to my TV as well, which can play all the PS1 games. So the one I have is backwards compatible. But yeah, I've got this CRT. I kind of want to set this up like a cabinet at head height. But yeah, the PS1 mini with the... I've got 2. The other ones down there. Both work. And that's so to play Poi Poi. Not Poi Poi, Point Blank. Point Blank is really fun. Yeah, I've got that PS1 as well, which works. I've got another one which doesn't really work. Yeah, kind of made... You can't really see them if I turn the light on. There. So I made these like little different coloured vials. And then yeah, I've got this as well. Gaming fridge. I haven't got it connected though. So yeah, that's all part of the gaming. And then I had the Wii set up with this TV, but I haven't got that connected or anything. So yeah, that's PS1. And then now going into PS2. So PS2 I never really owned or played many games. I think I owned one briefly and tried to play through Final Fantasy X. But yeah, I never really finished it. But yeah, so all this was all second-hand as well. I never kind of went to buy any of these games new. So I won't really talk about it much, but I'll kind of slow slowly show it. This game actually, this was a interesting game I remember playing, but not on PS2. I think I played it on Xbox. But this is actually one of the style of this is inspiring my new game. So, but I haven't played this for a long time, so I don't even remember. But see that text, that's what I'm doing with the new 3D game. But it won't be as good as this, I guess. Yeah, so I got a few. Need for Speed Underground 2. This was good. Can't remember if it would have been Xbox. This was when I was playing on the original Xbox. That's a good one. And number 1. It's good soundtrack. Got Midnight Club, Gran Turismo's. Burnouts, they were another one. I don't have them, I don't think, but the Burnout games were really fun too. Taking the lighting kind of blocking the text, maybe that's better. So I'll just kind of show it a bit. Max Payne 2, that's another good. This one, Godfather game, Steelbook. Crazy Taxi, there's Final Fantasy X. Yeah, the Grand Theft Auto, 3 of them. And all the different SingStar. So I like that there's these kind of interactive type games. Like I've got the microphone for these games as well. I never really tried it, but I tried it to see if it worked, and it works pretty well. If they're like good party games. SingStar, I don't know much, Dancing Stage and all that. But yeah, like these and DDR, I've still left some. But yeah, here at least you can see the price, $5. This was, I didn't have, usually I left the date thing on, I have to take that sticker off. And the Guitar Hero, they were fun. Guitar Hero, they're fun games. Oh, it's stuck. Which I have the guitar, I don't know where it is, but I have the guitars and all that. Used to, yeah, all the dance, which I want to find DDR for PS1. But at the arcades, they were so much better because they were fixed. Where the DDR for PS1, it was like a soft mat, and if you tried to do it, it would always move. But the arcade ones were always, yeah, solid. Used to love playing DDR after school. And it was a good way to keep fit with the legs, good calf workout. Yeah, so that's PS2. I'll skip over Wii for now and go to PS3. But yeah, I've got this one, Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition. I've got a few others. Assassin's Creed. This cool Harry Potter. But yeah, all second hand. Black Ops 2. Got 2 copies. These came with a nice, like, token, metal token. Yeah, this Dead Island. And then, yeah, PS3 I played a bit. Prototype, that was a good game. God of War, Heavy Rain. I've played through that one. I just was laughing because every time now I hear Heavy Rain, I think of that video, glitched one. Devil May Cry, Steelbook. It's a bit damaged, this one. Ninja Gaiden, GTA, Guitar Hero, more SingStar, another Final Fantasy, Skyrim, This one's a steelbook, Batman Arkham City steelbook. Darksiders PS3. These, I can't remember if I beat it on PS3 or Xbox AFL Live. So this one I know was another $1. It cost $1. Why isn't it going? Oh, I had it like that. This one I thought was cool. It's got all the different Sega games. The 3 Uncharted, Far Cry and Crysis, Borderlands 2 Steelbook, Black Ops, Advanced Warfare. Another side story. I interviewed for these guys a long while ago for the team that, Sledgehammer Games. They did Advanced Warfare. Interesting game. Thief. This one's like another steelbook, but I've got it in the cover. All them. And then, this cool little collector's edition of Gran Turismo 5. It's got this magazine with it, looks like. So that's PS3, and then now PS4. I've got that Syndicate steelbook. I was trying to get all the different Assassin's Creeds and Far Cries, but it's like some in Xbox 360 I have, some in PS3, some in PS4. Yeah, even with Final Fantasy, like that's what I was wanting to do, but it's spread. Far Cry. I saw Far Cry Blood Dragon yesterday for sale, but it was $120. I wanted to buy it, but it's too much. This one, I forget what this is. I can't open it with one hand. A few others. Final Fantasy 15. Deluxe edition. Cool artwork. South Park. Uncharted. Some of the other Far Cry here. Another steelbook, Battlefield. Borderlands. Steelbook, Fallout. And then, Project Cars steelbook. What's this one? Mortal Kombat. This one was cool. It pops out a bit, the steelbook. Right, so that's PS4. I don't have any PS5. Now going on to Nintendo stuff. So I don't have any NES and all that, and Nintendo 64. But there was a store here that sells all that, and they had one of the rare ones, Conker's Bad Fur Day, 1200 I think it was. I remember hearing about it through an old friend, and it was Conkers for Jeremy. When I saw it at the store, it was like, damn, it would be nice to buy Conkers for Jeremy. They had it, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think that's the rarest Nintendo 64 game, or one of them. That's all I know really about Nintendo 64. Because yeah, I was PlayStation instead of Nintendo. But yeah, I've got some DS. I don't own a DS, but I've got some of these I found. Like I remember finding this for $1 at the tip shop. So I grabbed it. Yeah, some other ones. And then Nintendo Wii. So an old friend of mine had a Nintendo Wii and we used to play Wii bowling and all that. And that was fun. But yeah, I never really owned a Wii. And I got, so when I was in like around COVID and before COVID, I was going to the tip shops and they had a lot of consoles people had just thrown into the tip, and some weren't working, but some were. And the ones that weren't working, I kind of tried to fix them, and I fixed a bunch. And then some were. And some cool things about that is if I go here, I've got these two games, and then I've got like Mario Party 9. So these two, this Mario Kart without a cover, this Mario Party 9, this Mario Party 8, and this Mario Kart, I found I bought a Nintendo Wii console from the tip shop for $10, plugged it in, powered it on, and what I found with most of them, people were leaving the games in the console. So I got this console for $10. I open it, and what comes out? Mario Party, Mario Kart, and these games are worth quite a bit. So I got these games. If there was no case, I bought these two cases off eBay. Just the case, and then put the game in it. So yeah, for getting a $10 Wii that someone threw away at the tip shop, and then finding these games, it was like a mini, like finding a treasure. So yeah, those ones were good, I think, good finds. But yeah, I've got them. Coming back up here, I've got these shooter type games. This one I think is really good. I used to play this at the arcade when I was young, Ghost Squad. And then yeah, now it's on Nintendo Wii. Yeah, a few others. The Nintendo Wii was a fun console. Like the Mario Kart games, I mean the Mario Party games, they were really fun. And yeah, the Wii Sports, I'm kind of skipping up and down, but yeah, I've got a few others. Just going through it quickly. Wii Sports, yeah, the bowling on that. I think that just came with the console for most people. So everyone who played Wii probably played Wii bowling, which was fun. Yeah, so that's the Wii games. I think I have, yeah, Wii U. Just this one. I can't remember where I got this. But yeah, Wii U. So that's it for the console games. I'll go on to the PC games now. So my PC games I have in the computer room, but I'll show this as well. This is in my computer room. So I've got, with all the console games, some of them you can get the maps. So I finally set them up, and I got these frames also secondhand. I thought they suited the style of the map, but the Skyrim map is the best one, I think. It's got a good quality of the paper too. But yeah, I've got the Skyrim one. This one's the expansion for Oblivion, and the Oblivion one. This one, the frame's a bit smaller, But yeah, it'll do, I think. And the frame style, I thought, suited the maps. So yeah, like I've kind of got this little setup now. So yeah, them, and over here, this is where I got the PC games. It's up the top here. I've got a few collector's things. This doesn't have the games in it, which is a shame, but it's just got the books. It's pretty heavy. It's got the books, and I'm trying to find them to put in there so I can complete this. And then yeah, I've got this. Is that Adam Jensen from Deus? I keep saying Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Doom. This is like just posters. I haven't put them up. Max Payne. I've got 2 copies of this one. Good game. Max Payne 2. Why is that not? Yeah. That's a good game as well. It's original. I try, and whenever I see PC games physical secondhand, I'll get them because of Steam. Like digital PC games is how it is now. So not like movies, which still get physical releases. I mean, some I think PC games still do, but it's all Steam now. Yeah, Witcher. I found this book. It's just the book for Borderlands 2. It's got. It probably came with the collector's edition stuff, but I don't have all that. And then up here, I've got my Blizzard stuff. Most of this, there's some that I had through my years of, like, I think these 3 were mine originally. I bought them when they came out, and then the rest is all secondhand. Yeah, even StarCraft. This one I bought originally myself, but this one secondhand. These 2, yeah, I bought when they came out. Diablo 3 and the expansion. They're my Blizzard. Guild Wars I bought. I remember playing this and I didn't like it compared to WoW. I didn't like that it was like only 20 levels and then you could already have everything you want if you PvP. So I played it a bit because I liked the areas, but yeah, didn't get into it. Never got into Ion, however you say it. Titan Quest, this is a good game. Borderlands. Hellgate London. I remember hearing about this and thinking this, because this came out before Borderlands, I'm pretty sure. And this I remember hearing about thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome, but yeah, it kind of didn't hold up to everyone's expectations. These ones, Gothic, Neverwinter Nights, I never played. I've got the official guide for Oblivion, second hand. There's the price if you can see it. I think $3. Pretty sure it was that. And when it's written, I should clean that off, but would have bought this from the tip shop. And yeah, so I've got Fallout. New Vegas was a really good game. Fallout 4 is good too. The Steelbook for PC. And all the Elder Scrolls 3, Oblivion, Morrowind. This one didn't. I found this, but I was a bit down. It didn't have the map. But then the map has a different look anyway, so I don't know if it would suit the wall of the other ones. And then all the different copies of Skyrim. And then down here, RTS. I was big into RTS, mainly Generals. Used to play that heaps. And these I bought. These would have been the ones I bought. And even Command and Conquer. Got the booklet there. Age of Empires, all that. Command and Conquer 3, 4. 4 was a real letdown. I don't know why I've split it. Maybe because it was such a letdown I didn't want it next to the... Oh, it doesn't even fit anyway. Actually, we'll put XCOM. XCOM was a good game. And that's got the same guy who did the soundtrack from Deus Ex Human Revolution. And did the soundtrack on this one as well. It's good music. Black and White. I don't have Black and White 1, but that Black and White 1 I played a bunch of. That was a good game. Riven, Myst. These are good games and they remade it. The remakes are good too. And I've got this one. This is Iru, Myst. And then Dungeon Siege. This was another one. This one's still packaged. Dungeon Siege 2. I've got this on Steam anyway. I'm not going to open it. But that was a good game too. Age of Conan. That was another one. I remember when it came out. It was like trying to take over WoW. And I remember the graphics were really good when it at the time it came out. Here's Might Magic. See that? Yeah, another copy of Max Payne. Max Payne 3. Down here, a bunch of Myst, I guess, like Flight Simulator 98. Die Hard and Mech Warrior. These games like Mech Warrior 2, Doom and all that, I remember going to computer markets with my dad and seeing them on the screens through the computer market, and you just check it out and they're selling the joysticks, and it was like just smell all the electronics everywhere. That's nostalgia. We've got this cheats disc. Anything else? Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. I remember playing Desperados as well. Master of Orion. Used to like these space simulator games as well. Yeah, I thought this was nice. Limbo. Movies. Titanfall. Yeah, bunch of different ones. And then down on this level is all the Sims games. Which I used to like playing Sims 3 because you could do so much, like travel in World Adventures. You go on the expeditions and things. Sims 3 I think was the best. It just didn't run well once you had everything. And Spore, I played that quite a bit. I didn't kind of follow the news about how good it was going to be, so I only played it with no expectations and enjoyed it. The Space Age I liked. Yeah, that's it really. That's it for the PC games. So yeah, that's all of the collection for console and PC, which whenever I go collecting, I'll try and look for more. But yeah, it's not as often I'm looking for games than the movies. And then when I do, it's PS1, because yeah, a lot of nostalgia in PS1. So yeah, so I've got this kind of set up in my computer room. The PC, the console games is in the spare room, and then the movies are all in their own room. So I've got 3 rooms full of collection. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.